Greetings, you can hear me. Ha! Hey, what's that? Oh yeah, that's the alert box. Ha! Hello, 9 o'clock, Saturday night. Have you brought your own? Because I have. I started without you. Cheers, everyone. Yes, it's going to be an interesting show. I see the chat's filling up. Good to see you. Listen, just wanted to say thank you for the warm welcome last night. Like I said at the start of last night's stream, I was a bit nervous about getting on and the break and everything, and it just flowed. And I woke up this morning and I couldn't sort of wait for the stream to start to get modelling again. So I've done some more stuff, as you can see over here. Yeah, we've got all sorts of ramps and whatever they're called. What are they called? So you can see it's going to be one of those shows, huh? Oh yeah. Huckabalooey's in work? Oh, unfortunately. Right, I see a lot of hell yeahs and cheers and all that sort of stuff. Quick one in the chat. Yeah, we've got about 45 people here at the minute as we're warming up. Pardon me. Yeah. Say hell yeah if you're drinking. Let's see who's with me on this. Or if I'm alone and you lot are just going to sit there sober and watch me suffer. While that comes in, I would like to point out, on last night's stream, I wasn't having a little drink. Yeah, and I still managed on a simple kit to glue things the wrong way round and mess things up. So, on tonight's project, yeah, this is going to get interesting, innit? Oh, I'm seeing a few. Nice one, Martin. Nice one, Nuts. Diggy, I'm glad to see that. We're going to have a good show, folks. Right. So, what am I working on tonight? Well, other than chatting with you wonderful people, I'm going to be working on doing that building. Yeah, now I don't know if I'm going to get it done all tonight. Yeah? Don't know. But we've got a Sunday night tomorrow night, so if I don't get it finished tonight, I'm going to hold off from doing it myself. Yeah? We'll finish it on the Sunday night. Now, you'll notice Bob's here. Yeah. Sorry, don't drink. Enjoy your beverage. No worries, real. Yeah, it does cozy. It does look cool, and I'm looking forward to putting it together. But, foreground kits. Well, let me show you. Yeah, let me move my drink out of the way. I can have my watch on my PVA water there. There you are. Shameless marketing. You can do it. More for my Burma builds, and but it's not Vietnam. I play World War II. Right. There is a panda head on the shelf. Mel's killed Pammy. No, Pammy's still up there. The rest of it is behind. I've been wondering then. I managed to nick it back off Willow. Right, okay, so, foreground sets, as you can tell, they tend to rack up the sprues somewhat. So, that's the gangplanking for outside, floors, walls, stairs by the look of it, walls, internal roof possibly, walls, internal roofs, fiddly details, really fiddly details, and they're going to be challenging. That's on quite thin card. Good chunky, roof pieces by the looks of it, and more internal walls. Right, I've no idea, Diggy. You'd have to check out the site. You need Pammy more than Willow. Actually, I need them both. I'll have Willow all with me all next week. So if we stream next week, you can expect the girl to be like sticking her head in. Hey, CJ. No worries, Tom. Right. So let's get started. Because we might as well, haven't we? So has everyone had a good day? Been doing any modelling? Who's been doing modelling? Thanks, mate. Right, obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, starting off, we've basically got to put the floor structure in and then the basic walls, and then we're straight on to foreground stairs. I had enough of those this morning. My grandson says, do you want some smoke signal markers? I can certainly market them for him, mate. How are you finding the kit in regards to the build? Pretty intuitive, to be honest. But I've done enough of the foreground kits now that I know how they design them. So most of the time I can pretty much figure it out as I'm going. Yeah, obviously I follow the instructions. Occasionally. Right. You have to excuse me eating sweets. Right, no. So, find off the floor sections first, which looks to be one there. Let's put those over there. So, that be number one. I don't want any bits to start falling out. Because if they start falling off the sprue, you start losing the numbers and that sort of stuff, and then I'll have a collection of lots of little bits that I don't know where they go. Not to been model making and terrain building all day. Sounds good, mate. Currently shaving an emblem off a shield at the moment. Now you see, that's dedication. I like this shield, but I don't like the emblem. Are you going to replace the emblem? Working on a Tacon Jaeger Tiger. That sounds interesting. Done a few Space Marines and a Lord Croat to start. I've got this I need to build at some time. Gonna have a play with that. Games Workshop keeps sending me these things. Yeah, and I keep telling them, send me terrain. Yeah? It's like, yeah, okay, Mel, no worries. Here's an orc thing. Nice bill. Nice Mart. Got the Orcs and Goblins 6th edition army book and worked out a cheeky 750 point snotling list. Snotling's a great fun. Right, let's keep going. So we need part 2 now. It should be a grey piece. I'm just going, right, that's got to be part 2, hasn't it? That's 2, and then there's 3. So let's get the floor done first. Pull that out. Right. I'm hearing a lot about BattleTech. Real. Is it going through a sort of a resurgence? Right, there we go. So I've got that one, and let's get that one while we're at it, because that is my first couple of stages. Tell you what, let's not fiddle, let's just break. Excuse me? All right. Here we go.
Yep, guys.
As you can see, he's grown up a lot.
Yeah.
Long day, son. Get off.
Have a good one.
Thank you, lad. Rubbing my hair. Right, so let's quickly clean that sprue up. And start putting this stuff together, eh? Right, BattleTech is picking up after GW a bit of a hissy fit of the players' YouTube channels. Yeah, BattleTech Miniatures just released from Cattletech. Battlefield support cards came out Friday. Hey, Jez. Hey, Jez. Long time, buddy. AZ, hangers sound like a good idea. Apparently a lot of 40k players are due to the company's pricing and policies. Right. So there's been a bit of a stir in the community, and there's been like a player move as these things happen. It's going well, Gary. Right. Let's crack on. So, I need to glue that into there. And then that will come round and glue into there. Okay. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I can see I'm going to have to move this round and wiggle it a little. Let's get a bit of spare MDF. Have I thrown it all? Yes, idiot. Death from Above Wargaming channel on YouTube. Alright. I'm still not back there on Facebook. Still alive though. It's good to hear, Jez. I did worry. I know you basically hid through the entire pandemic. I don't blame you. Thanks, Steve. Come on. There we go. Ba-ba. Right. Mel will wiggle it. I always wiggle it. So yeah, this is going to be for my Burma build. Yeah, I want to get it done by end of play Sunday, because I want to get into the studio on Monday and I want to start basing it up and make it a video. Now that does raise the question, right, well, are you going to do any more streams or anything like that? I think I will. I think I will, but I'm not sure. Kids. I'm not sure what I'm going to... I'm not sure what I'm going to build on it. I could go back to the 40k stuff. Because, I mean, once these are done, what I don't want... I'll be basing them and sorting them out in the studio. So I can't be bringing them backwards and forwards each evening. So I think we'll have to kick off a project for home again. As best we can. Oh, come on, P-Ray. Right. Squeeze those in. Give it a little move round so any PV on the bottom doesn't sort of make it stick to the mat. And then just wipe off those. Yeah, and that should work okay. Then we just need to bring this one in. Old hammer. I'm working on a Lucasfilm thing at the moment. Nice. Are we going to have to go to the cinema and cheer you when you come up in the credits? The Old Hammer Boyle 2021 event was good. Some amazing terrain. I'll have to check out the pics. Beachhead table. Right, okay. You planning to come into Beachhead in Bournemouth in Feb? I'm going to take it a bit easy. Yeah, because of the old health and stuff like that. So I'm just going to see how things are going to go. My main priority is just getting back on the channel at the minute. You know? But yeah, I want to get back to shows. It's just a big step, really, after everything. But, gotta take the leap. Oh, get off. Nice. drop that in there. There we go. What range foreground is this from, please? It's just the Nanhai Dockside Trading Post collection. Doesn't actually say what range it's from. I imagine it's their historicals, their 28mm. It's good to have you back. Cup of pint on me if you pop down. Well, that's certainly going to help bring me that way. Cheers! If you're liking the stream, click the like button, because we've got plenty more people than we've got likes, guys, and it does help me. Yeah, it lets people know that I'm slurring my words already. I have a feeling about this build. Right. Come on, boss. I'm assuming this is for the Burma build. It is, mate, yes. Mel, have you considered posting short vids? Shorts would be a low effort way of maintaining your YouTube presence. What I'm thinking about doing is, just for this coming sort of week, is go in and just sort of vlog this project. Come home, upload the video, you know, of just whatever it is and what I've been doing, and sort of use it as a breaking in method. Now, I'll throw the end one probably on Patreon, you know, and get Patreon rolling and all that sort of stuff again. Yeah, thank you for the likes, folks. You beautiful people. That makes me smile. Yeah, but like I say, build it up, but throw the last one on Patreon, but do like a little vlog, like you say, really low pressure, but get used to filming, get used to what you call it. I mean, the stuff I've filmed in the past has been good, but I've been put off because of the chest and wheezing sounds, but now that's sorted, I'm a much happier Mel. Jason's got back into Battletech. Been using plastic wood filler for filling and smoothing 3D terrain prints. Sounds really nice. Nice. No worries, Jez. Oh, don't worry, CJ. I won't give you any vertical videos. I'm not that sort of man. Right. Now we need 4, 5, 6, 7 onwards. That's like that. Well, they're 11. Don't think it's any of those. Don't think so. I think they must be on here then. Looks like it. Right. I've gone back into Battletech recently, like a lot of us. Do you have any plans, or will you do some 6 to 8 mil terrain builds and how-tos? I may at some point. I mean, the main thing is I get back into my hobby. You know what I mean? And just finding the general passion for it again. And I'm certainly getting there. Okay, this isn't the one I wanted. There's 6. 7. So let's get these while I'm here. You know, I'm finding my passion, and I have. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I had to hold off modelling today, so I'd have this kit, because I could have just sat down and just finished it off stream. And that's a good sign. You know, and engaging with you guys, having a good, what you call it. Having a good laugh and just, you know what I mean? It's all this stuff I loved about being the terrain shooter. And so, I'm just rolling with it now. There you go. Just get your hobby mojo back. Yeah, exactly. Glad it's all working out. That's the way we roll. But I'm sure I'll delve that way. There's 7. Pop that out. Come on. And that's 10, so I want that one. Corv's watching Austin Powers in the other room. It's a classic. Yeah. I'm just looking at this and thinking, there's some fiddly ones there. Right. So put that one back in. So we've got one wall, one top of the stairs. Right, it's not on that one. It's not on that one. 21, 6. Ah, there's 4. Yeesh. That looks delicate. I've got to do it properly. It's that delicate. There you go. George is saying, I just went to my first show in 18 months last weekend. Boy, did I miss everyone. Is there a link to your merch? Should be down below the screen, mate, if you want to grab some merch. Also, it'll give me a good opportunity to test my new alerts to see if they're working. Okay, that's 5. Oh, that's fiddly as well. I'm not sure if they pop. No, they're not supposed to pop out. Right, what else? 9? What's 9? 8, 9. Well, this is the bit where everyone's looking, going, eh. He's lost track of everything. No, I haven't. I'm good. We're good. Don't worry. Right. No worries, Ryan. Glad it helped you, buddy. Did it. Mel, glad to see you back on here. I'm building 1/10 scale arcade rock crawler course and rewatching all your videos to make the course look as scale as possible. Nice, buddy. That really is functional terrain if you're going to be driving over it. Right. So, let's start putting this together. It looks exactly the same. It's got to go somewhere here. It goes there by the looks of it. That doesn't seem right. What am I missing? Doesn't stretch to there. How about there? No. I'm going to get frustrated. See, that's not in line. No. Right, am I being an idiot? Yes. You got that the wrong way round. Oh boy. You just know how this build's gonna go. Right, at least we know that definitely fits there. No worries, Rob. You want Mel stuff? Ooh, Mel, one of the scenic artists on this thing is writing a dissertation, and he's referenced your book in it. You are? My book's been referenced in a dissertation. That's cool. Alright, which way do we reckon? Laser cut on the inside, I reckon. It just looks that way. Right, where's... Actually, I don't think it is laser cut on the inside. Actually, yeah, it is. And there. Whew. Right, next one. Which is this one, which is a bit easier. Ah, the joys of drinking and crafting. Indeed. Hey, it's Saturday night. Going to my first show in 2 years next weekend. Can't wait. Nice one, Gary. Hope the book's doing well for you. Right. And then we need a bit of glue in there. Drop that in there. Easy peasy. Which is concerning. Okay. That was 5. 6 is this one, which I'm assuming is going to go here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Just roll with it, boss. I thought you'd get a buzz out of that. I did, mate, I did. It's put a smile on my face. There we go. So. Let's move this a little bit more this way. Give you the old crotch shot. Sorry, folks. The things you endure for terrain. Okay, that one goes there. Number 7, which was the stairs, I believe. It's going to go up against there and into there. It's like an elaborate sort of like jigsaw puzzle with all the holes and the lugs and that sort of stuff. And you look at them, it's like, right, do I need to put that somewhere? Is that going somewhere? I don't know. Right, a bit on there to get that glued. Since that's going up against that piece, we'll put a bit on there. Oh, we don't need, we can always clean off with a brush afterwards. Right. Drop that into there, and then there's a lug just on this one that I wasn't sure about before. And hey presto. In it goes. Now it says glue and clamp, but I don't think we're going to need to because the lugs are going to hold that quite nice. But let's very quickly just clean up any blobs of PVA. This PVA dries really quickly. It's good. Finished up a video on air dry clay statues. Nice, dude. Hey Mel, hello from American Southwest. I just wanted to thank you. A few others. You taught me all I know of the craft and I'm grateful. No worries, buddy. Have you any upcoming shows caught your eye? Well, there's Selwig next weekend that Mark's at, and there's a few others. Yeah. To be honest, guys, I've just had a lot going on. For the past year, I've been being evicted from my home. Yeah. Here, let me explain. Here we are. Right. Yes. Basically, what you call it? The owners told the letting agent that they wanted to sell at the start of the year. So through the entire year, I've had this. I'm going to be made homeless, and I've got to find somewhere else hanging over my head. And then this morning, one of the guys who viewed it, he's buying the place and he's keeping me in it. So which is one of the reasons why I'm celebrating with you guys. But yeah, it's like, whew. So, that's peace of mind. You know, that actually I'm stable. And it literally has been, you know, every couple of weeks, people coming in, not knowing if they're going to buy it, if they're going to want to keep me in. You know, so it hasn't been easy, especially with the health. And so that ticking off was perfect this morning. Yeah. I mean, it's not good sort of recovering from the Delta after getting a collapsed lung last year and then thinking, am I going to have to move house? So, yes. So Mel's a happy bunny. And that's why I'm sort of celebrating. I'm also sort of relaxing and I'm getting back into it. You know what I mean? It's easy to lose your passion for things. And number 9, do we want those? Yeah. Now it can happen, but it's all about just getting back on with it, isn't it? I'm not sure where that's supposed to go. I know I've got to do it sometime soon, but I'm not sure where or what it is, or which is awkward. Right, where are the other stairs? Right, there's no stairs on that one. There's no stairs on that one. There's no stairs on that one. There's steps on that one, but they're not stairs. Oh, there it is. Stress saps creativity. Yeah. You know, when you do have things on your mind, there's been plenty of times when I've gone down the studio and I've just stood in front of the table, you know, and I've not known what to do. I think that's why I picked this kit to start off with, you know, rather than, you know what I mean? Sort of, right, let's build something from scratch, or it was just like, right, you can follow instructions, you know, foreground kits. Oh, Martin may have a commission. He's been painting stuff for Terrainiacs, who does the very awesome fur terrain, amongst other stuff. Check him out on Facebook. If you want to see teddy bear fur pushed to its limits, check out Terrainiacs. Right, I know where that one's going. I know what hole that one's going in. Yes, okay, I've been single for a while. It was a long pandemic. Right, so that's 6, 7. This is 8, but I'm not sure where 9 goes. Does it go in there? Underneath there? Or? It's not. Well, it's definitely 9. Right. In fact, I've got a better idea. Focus. Focus so I can see where 9 has to go. My eyes aren't good enough anymore. Focus, damn you. Where is that going? Is it just one of them? That goes the other side of here? It fits. Well, we'll give it a go, eh? We did warn it at the start of the show, folks. I did say how this could go. We'll find out if it's right later. Well, there is a slot for it. kind of a slot for it. And if it isn't what it should be, we're kind of knackered. Now I'm wondering whether I've got to get it in this recessed hole. If this is actually where it goes. Okay, so that is in a recessed hole on this side. So that it's level with the top of the wall, which is a good indicator. See you, George. Tam, Cat, hello, folks. Moderators in. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to start behaving myself. I'll start getting told off. Right. Well, that's not the instructions I want. Right, now we're on stairs. So we need that one. And the 11s. Where are you, 11s? There they are. Yeah. Right, I'm going to do this staircase. I'm just going to then I'll stop for a minute and just have a quick catch up with the chat. How's COVID recovery going? I am 100% recovered, or the doc says I'm as good as I'm going to get. I've got stage 1 emphysema. Yeah, pleural scarring from my collapsed lung. And because I've been double vaccinated, plus I had the original version of COVID and I've had the Delta variant, I've got more antibodies flying round me than like the AstraZeneca lab. So it can't kick me anymore. This has been really fiddly. So you stay in. Right. So, stairs. Bob Ross is a artistic Zen master. I love the fact that Bob Ross was a sergeant in the army. Right, here we go. It is time for doing foreground stairs. I shouldn't say it like that because, to be truthful, every MDF kit I've ever had, the stairs have been a nightmare. Doesn't matter what manufacturer. And for those of you who are doing the good thing with the links down below, I will check that in a minute. I have set up my notifications, so if you buy merch or if you go through Streamlabs, it should pop up on the screen. But I missed a couple of people last night, so I do not want to miss you tonight. So I'll check that shortly. But first, stairs. There we go, and keep it going. Yeah. You're going to develop superpowers. Mel, it's COVID, not Pokemon. You're not supposed to catch them all. Mate, you can't avoid it. Not when you've got 2 teenage kids. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I did my level best. I mean, they didn't realise I'd had COVID until my lung collapsed and they did the antibody test and all that sort of stuff. And the Delta, Corbin comes zone. Yeah. No, I take Corbin to his new college. Yeah, he's got to have a lateral flow test while he's there before he starts. Gets a phone call. He's failed. Take him for a PCR. Take him for a PCR. Yeah, it's positive. Not even a sniffle. Me, takes me out for 3 weeks. I mean, at one point I was ready to call the ambulance. Again. But I am fit and well now. So unless they come up with an echo variant, and even if they do, like I say, the amount of antibodies that are flying around my system at the minute, who knows? Okay, so stairs are in. Haha. Right. And very quickly, make sure. No, but I will give a shout out to Michael E and Simon C from last night. Thank you, guys. And also, this dude, because I figured out how to do this. Erosis? Erosis? I don't know. But that's for last night, mate. It's working. Hi, gang. Hey, James. Took me back. I'm sneaky like that. Right. Next. Oh. Right. Next off, I need 12 and 13. 12, 13 and 14. And they're greys. So I'm going to throw a guess that they're not on that. And they're not on that one, so one of these has got painted on the other side then. Oh, don't do this to me again. Right. No, not on those. No. Oh, I will find it. No, they're all the wharf stuff, so none of those. I can put the... Ah, there's some more screws over there I wasn't looking at. You idiot. I bet they're on here. Oh, look, there they are. There's 13. There's 12. What were the other ones? 14 I need. Is 14 on here? Yeah. Come on, pop it out. Come on, you git. There we go. Right. Any others that I need? That's 17. Let's wait. Let's not rush ahead. We've done that too many times before. And I know that's popped out somewhere and I don't know what it's for. So that'll turn up later. Evening, Johns. And Tricious, welcome aboard, buddy. I'm hoping for Salute, to be truthful. Right. I've done these before, so I know I've got to pop these windows out. So I'll tell you what, let's do the 13 and the 14 first. So that, I'm going to throw a guess. It's going to go that way. we should be all at Mel's book signing table. Should be with Warlord. That's the plan. I'll have to have a word with Dave about it. Because Dave sorts stuff with Warlord over the book, so... Right, get some of that on there. Quick smear across there. Come on. That's it. And then a little bit on the bottom. Right, drop that in there. Nice. Very clean. This one needs to go. Okay, that's a little bit disconcerting. That can't be right, surely. No, it's got the grey bits on the outside. And it is like that. So they expect 13 to... I'm guessing. It'll be like that then, will it? Yeah. Ah, I figured it. I've got my spare terrain book and mini Mel, which I'm going to let you use for a charity thing, Mel. Don't forget, bud. No worries, mate. A little slap dash, but I can clean it up. Right. You can't see the watch or the chat for the moderators at the minute. I'm curious. What genres, what periods are people building for at the minute? I mean, I've been out of the loop. Well, I mean, obviously 40k is still popular. Is Bolt Action still going strong? I heard about Dust. Are there any other juicy rumours? Aye, give me the terrain goss. AOS? Yeah, that makes sense. That's just had a recent update, hasn't it? With the Dominion stuff. Right, and then... another one needs to go here. But before, I need to pop these windows out. Because I always forget. Come on, pop. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Gaslands. I've had a game of that. What do you call it? With Lee and the other Lee. Two of my mates. It's quite good, to be truthful. I've got a couple of... what do you call it? The little Matchbox cars in there. I've been meaning to convert. Bolt Action, Star Wars, Ancients, Fantasy. Going for a mix of pseudo Dark Age, early medieval, with a bit of fancy thrown in. Bushido. Haven't heard Bushido in the while. Tam's still doing a jungle terrain. You must have a hell of a jungle by now, girl. Unfortunately, the main Frostgrave game time near me is time when I can't play. Oh, gutter. Callisto builds for D&D Frostgrave and lately Rain in Hell. What's Rain in Hell? I've not heard of that one. Is that a weird World War III one? This one. Oh, I need to put glue on the bottom of there as well. Considering I'm drinking, we're doing all right. Although I'm going to have to top up my drink in a minute. So it might go downhill. Rain in Hell is Uncle Adam's game. That's where I've heard it. He released it with... Was it Vince that he did it with? I've been so out of the loop, guys. Just completely. I mean, I'll catch back up and that sort of stuff. There we go. And I've got to do the windows, which means I've got to find those fiddly bits. Which is the really thin card for the window frames. So 15 of those two. Yeah, that's just so fiddly. There we go. That's one. Next one, 15. Whew. I'll take that as a win. What's your tipple tonight, mate? I'm on a vodka and what you call it? I'm on a vodka and coke. Feel free to buy me one. So rack 'em up. So it'll be like Adepticon again. I got drunk at Adepticon. It was good. Sitting with what you call it, sitting with all the Adepticon organisers at the end of each night after all the tournaments were done. I mean, watch on the first night, Hank, who owns Adepticon, he comes up, he gives me a tour of absolutely everything. This is where I think this is on the Tuesday before even setup started. And then we end up back in the bar. Right, where have they gone? Pop those in there. I do like the detail on foreground kit, but you need nose of steel at a time. I usually do a rum and root beer. Sounds nice. Vodka's always been my my drink from the army. From when we used to play drink drafts. Yeah, because that port used to get me hammered. Yeah, and if you're not aware of what it is, drink drafts is where you get a draft board and then you have 12 sort of port drinks and 12 vodka drinks. And every time you take a person's you play drafts, and every time you take a piece, okay, you have to the other person has to drink it. I've never been to a con and not finished the night in the bar. It's kind of weird. We don't have cons like that over in the UK, which is why Adepticon was like really fun for me. You know, because our cons in the UK tend to be one-day cons, and even if they are a weekend event, unless you're a trader or running something, it's rare you go for both. So you don't get the same sort of hotel experience as you do. Put the glue on the wrong side. Of course you did. You don't get the same sort of experience as you do, what you call it, in America. Right, where's this one going? In there? Yeah. Come on, push it a bit further. That one's in. See how fiddly these windows are? Yeah. You have to pop them out, put an insert in, yeah, then re-put the window frame back in. Seems like there's another attempt to fully bring back confrontation with confrontation continuing. Hasn't confrontation been going like donkey's ages? Do we have root beer in the UK? We do. It's just not something we really drink. We tend to raise our kids on spirits. The British have a reputation for drinking. Root beer is not where we go. Right, have a good one, James. I've seen Minnie Mel last night. You can tell it's a British soldier by the obligatory mug of tea clamped in his hand. Can't go anywhere without brew, mate. Right, we've done first page. I have a feeling we are not going to get this completed tonight. But we'll keep going. Okay, what's 14A? Apparently there's more to these windows than meets the eye. Now I need to find something else. Do I see it on there? It says 14A. I'm just trying to figure out, right, what's that? Because I've done windows before and I've not seen an extra edition on them before. So now I've got to find the part, figure out what it is. I don't see a 14A. Is it on there? No. Right, that's going to bother me because I can't even tell what it is. But it does go on the outside of the windows. So I'm guessing they may be shutters of some sort. Still can't see them on there. I'm just going to have to wait until I come across them on a sprue by accident, because I have no idea. Right, okay. Ah, good old MDF kits. I think the one Templar's Crusade ran with Beasts of War was the closest to that sort of event. Beasts of War, their hobby weekends, their boot camps are brilliant. I don't know if they do them anymore. I know they haven't been doing them through lockdown or anything like that. But I don't know if they're planning on kicking them off again. Right. I'll have to come back to 14A. 16, 17, 17A. Ah, 14A is the damn windows I've already done it. Right, give me a second. I'm going to go get a drink. Back in a second, folks. And I'm back. Not sure if that's working though. We'll figure it. Right. Jason, more Battletech. No VAT in the US, but customs take their time. Global shipping is a nightmare at the minute, an absolute nightmare. Right. Is that one? Looks like it is. Could be. Might not be. Let's find 16. So 16, 17, and 18 off the card stack. That's 17. That bit's falling out. Put it over there. Oh. Pop there quickly. Almost at 100 likes, folks. Click that button. That's it. 17. Wait a minute. That's 71. You idiot. That's 71 as well. Oh, both you drunk. Right, well I found 16, so I'm going to take that one and take that as a win. Hey, Dick. Tested. What's that, cat? Yippee, just received notice that my kids have all been tested negative. They went to an event with precaution, and on the 5th day, somewhere else. 10 tested positive with many waiting for results. Find out one couple lied. Ugh. You don't need that. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, doesn't matter how many precautions you take, you're not going to stop it. That's clear. I mean, I was fully vaccinated and it put me on my backside for 3 weeks. Right, there's 17. It's coming together. And I know before I even start, I've got to pop that window out. Because I'm getting good at this. All the venues were so unbelievable about being careful, we couldn't understand it. I mean, you're relying on mass-produced lateral flow tests. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but the simple fact is, COVID's going to be around for a while. You know, everyone's acknowledging it. Oh, Jesus wept. Where's this going? Here. Or here. 16, 17 here. Yeah, having COVID and being vaccinated doesn't stop you from getting the variant. Just lessens the severity. Yeah, exactly. It is what it is. And what it is, it's just something we have to deal with now. Anyway, enough about the COVID talk. YouTube gets really itchy about it, so I don't want to go there. I can understand. But at the same time, right, that's going there. Yeah, and it is. It will. Yeah, that will fit there. Which building are you making there, Mel? Ah, I'm making the Nanhai Trading Post. Come in. Hello. What?
You can go now.
What?
You can go now.
It's alright, I'll go later. My bladder's strong, young man. It's an endemic. Well, all we can do is pick ourselves up from it. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, there's a question about a stereotypical British squaddy. It's going to be about fighting, swearing, or something else. Oh. No, absolutely. I faced also. Hey Mal, for the stereotypical mugger team, one hand, smoke hanging out the other, and a GP being fired from the hip. I got severely yelled at. Never fired a GP from the hip. SLR, yeah, not GP. Fired a GP, but that was on the top of a landy and a cupola. I don't want cupola, it was on the back tail. Air defence. Oh no, that doesn't want to go like that. And then I've got to put that so it fits in there. You right there, Corb? And that's in. Let's just do this window, which was 18. 18. It's coming together slowly. Right, let me give you a death shot. There you are. Move me drinky. Old Tam. Yeah, Captain. I like the weight of the SLR as well. There's 18. Fun to see this is still around. Been ages since I tuned in. Well, you can't keep a good guy down, mate. Come on, one little tag. Come on, brake without braking. There we go. Right, window time. You know how I love those. My hobby to-do list is several pages long. I've got a couple of books full of stuff I want to do. Looks cool terrain, Mel. I got a laser cutter myself. I've often thought about investing in a laser cutter. I mean, I've got the 3D printer, but it's time to learn these things, isn't it? You know what I mean? Let's put it on the back of that instead. That'll be easy to get a bit of adhesions. There you are. One there. One at the top. Pop that window in there. The window frame. Well, the first part of the window frame. And then I'm going to put the window Pick a frame on. More Mel books. Calm down. We and Dave have talked about a second book, but I don't think I'll even start it until middle of next year now. Important thing is get back on the channel. But I did it. I wrote my book. And it's been well received, so I ain't going to complain. SLR on the back of a radio truck. Yeah, I can see that, Tom. Right. 17, 18, yeah, done that one. 19, 20. And then 17A. 20. Another 18 as well. Okay, I can do that. Right, let's find 20. There's another 18 I need as well for this window. There you are. So that's my window. And oh, it's going to be on here, isn't it? What's that one? There's 19. Ooh, that's fiddly. That's not one piece, that one. Ah, come on, you get. Come on. This is a git of a one. There you are. Where's the next tab? There. There we go. And rock that out. Whew. I sweat I'm doing that. Pop those bits out. Oh, we're over 100 likes. Thanks, you guys. That's a milestone for a while. Right, so that one's done. So I'm guessing it's going to go somewhere there. Now I need to find the outside wall for it. 22, not that one. 20, there we go. Love the Brit medics I met over there to keep moving forward, bro. Glad you see it pushing. Thank you, Ethan. One foot in front of the other. Repeat, as we say. Right. So pop that window out. Oh, pardon me. Mel, a tabletop Glowforge laser cut is not a bad option. I'm just using Inkscape or Illustrator as files for that. Thing is, I'd only use it for little things, I think. Yeah, because I know... What am I trying to say here? because I sort of know that I wouldn't have the time to fully utilise it. And it'd be like, it's just going to be another bit of equipment that's going to sit on a shelf when, you know what I mean, I could be doing something else more important. So I might look at myself and treat myself one for Christmas. But I think what's more important is I get used to this 3D printer first, properly utilise that, and then go from there. So, and then come on, in you go. Come on. Come on. Don't be a git. There we are. Nice. No problems with bending with MDF then? No, what do you call it? Not with these sort of kits because they brace themselves, if you know what I mean. So you don't really have to worry about that. Sideways jigsaw puzzle. Indeed. Right, I got what do you call it, an Anycubic in the end. I can't remember what model. It's a lovely little printer. But I just need to dial in the settings, get used to the software properly. I mean, from my point of view, I didn't really get it for terrain. I got it for printing the gribbly bits. You know, all the little details that we use on terrain to make it look a little bit more realistic. And so that's what I'm interested in getting up, and then those are the sort of STL files that I'll be looking to get my hands on. Right, grab that. Perfect. I've almost done the ground floor. We're only an hour and a half. Actually, we're making good time. Right, let me get this window in, and I'll read some comments. Right, we are having this Sunday night tomorrow night, guys. It will be the Q&A show, but I may end up doing some building on it if I don't get this finished in time. Yeah, right, put the window in. That is the one thing I do like about these kits. When they use the same sort of design principles all the way through. So once you've done a few, it's like, yeah, I know where this goes. I know what I'm doing with this. But bish, bash, bosh. There we go. Right, clean up that glue. For free STL. What's that? For free? What? Where? How? Thank you for the likes, people. If you are liking the stream, the links are down below. And Mel, can me and Corb 3D print one for us to put together at some point? I can't even get away from the kids on a live stream. Reese, bugger off. Right, so that one's done. Clamp, window. 21. Goodness. So, I'm guessing this one's going to go here, which is bang on right. And then we need to find... What's that? Right, That's 21. We want 22. Oh God, and then it's doors. I hate doors. Right. 22. Oh. There we go. On the plus side, the top floor is smaller. And we're slowly making a dent out of these, these MDF sheets. And we got time. And we're amongst friends, that's the main thing. He says as Mel gets caught up in a building and like 5 hours later. Come on. There we go. Alright, so that's where it's got to go. Looks like a very generic, useful building so far, Mel. Fit of most games. It will. I mean, most, you know, this could easily drop into modern, you know, in many genres. And it is quite a generic one, to be truthful. Very Wild West as well. I better put some glue on that side, since it's going in. Right, come on, get it right. It's wiggling. You know how I feel about wiggling. Unless I'm the one doing the wiggling, I am not a happy chappy. There we go. That's in. I might have to clean up the laser burn on what's got on the front of this. It's a bit excessive, I didn't notice it at the start. I think it's easy enough to do. Right, have my comments stopped or have you lot stopped talking? No, you've not stopped talking. That'll do. As long as it's working, that's the main thing. That's the setup. Walking Dead would be good with buildings like this, because I know the Walking Dead mechanics, and it's quite good mechanics. But I imagine once you employ them into sort of buildings and stuff like that, the game gets very interesting. So the plan with these will be, once they're built, Monday, studio, and start putting them together. Hey, Abed, nice to see you too, mate. I think they'll make a good expansion to the Burma build, to be truthful. And it'll be good to actually have some buildings, you know, rather than just open jungle. Open jungle. Right, and throw that onto there. Easy peasy. Quick clean up. PVA is always my glue of choice. Hey, up unleaded? Yeah, PVA is the same as wood glue, or in the main. I mean, you can get certain wood glues with extra additives in, but their base tends to be polyvinyl acetate. Right, now I need that other window, which was, what window was it? Which window was it? 14A. And then we're on to doors. Ugh. So, and I'll go on here. 14. That's a 15. Oh no, it is, yeah. That's the one we want. Push them forwards till it pops off. Right, I'm going to glue this window in. We'll take a couple of minutes. Well, I'll chat for a minute or two and just let everything dry while I figure out where the stairs are. I'll jump on the phone, make sure I'm not missing anyone. So if you're liking the stream, guys, the link's down below. And we'll go from there. Yay! Come on, push that in. Oh, loads of people are talking to me. So, let me get this window in and then I'll have a chat. And yeah, the next is doors. Lots of doors. I hate doors. Right, but to show you our building so far. That's our building so far. Like I say, I think I need to give that a little bit more of a wipe down there and weather it down. But we've got to get the next stage will be put the double doors in there, put the single door in there, and then it looks like I've got a couple of batons to do. And that should complete, well, it should complete the interior anyway. I've just ordered the book, Terrain Essentials. Mainstay, nice one, buddy. Cheers. Right, let me catch up on some comments and just have a quick break. I'm having a good time, so you guys, if I hang around for another hour or so? We'll see how we go from there, see how far we get. Right, I do need to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Don't think anyone has because I haven't got any notifications, but it's a git. So I won't know until I check. Johnny's a sad boy. Yeah, no one. Right, not missing anyone, that's the main thing. Right. I'm moving you to the kitchen, Mel. What do you mean? Oh, in your house. I've lots of crop fields and Ethio's huts trees. What are the best kits for converting them over to some Norman countryside? I'm thinking ruined farmhouses, barns. There's all sorts. MDF mainly. Foreground, Sarissa have got some lovely ones. Sarissa are doing some really nice stuff lately. Mel, what you do? A resin 2K 3D print would be a good Christmas. Can grab you a couple of cheap eBay as new as 4K. Hey, comes Level of detail good. Great resource for train building. Okay. I'll spec it, but it's not a priority. Thanks, Scattered. I'm still good. Waiting for the glue to dry now. No worries, Azrael. Yeah, good to go for another 5.5 more hours because I have freshly brewed coffee in my hand. Well, yeah, that's going to keep you going, especially if it's that American stuff. Have a sweetie. Right. Now I can keep your eye on you while I fix myself a bite. I'm being supervised, I feel like. Right. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So those are the pieces. Have we got doors on there? No. See any 20s? American stuff is for babies. This is proper Finnish coffee. Don't think I've ever had Finnish coffee. But if you're saying much of that about American coffee, then I'm like, it's got to have a kick like a mule. Right, so there's my 26s, my door handles. Go on, pop it out. So, don't see any other bits I need other than there. 28. So I need that. Right, you need to understand that with this next stage, there's probably going to be mild swearing because it's doors. And although I have done a lot of these doors over the years because they use the same design in every single kit. Yeah, so I've done a lot of these doors. I still haven't figured out an easy way of doing them. 29. 27. Right, so yes, just double check. Yeah, got the outside, got the top. Now I need the doors. Okay. So on that one? Yeah, they're on that one. Well, one of them is at least. 30, no, that's... Oh, right, okay. With a 25 there, and a 24 there. Brilliant. Got them all. The Skamer, fiddly bits. Oh, trust me. I'm sweating about the idea already. I hope you guys are coming back for Sunday's show. That's the Q&A show, so I'll get the question doc up. And we can really hammer Mel's all grey matter. Come on. There we go. Dansky. Oh. Cornelius, check out Foreground. Gary's going to be there. You've only got to stick the bloody doors on. Didn't think you knew on a Sunday. Do you know what? I lose track of the days, mate. It's foreground.co.uk. And that should find it. One door handle. Next door handle. Which, considering how tiny it is, it's actually the easy bit. This is the bit that, yeah, there's no worries. I could do this. It's the next bit that's a git. First you got it. Wiggle all the way in. Come on. There we go. That's the next one. I'll turn that over. Next, we need to put a little bit of glue on here. Slide that in there. Yeah, come on, stick. Stick just a little. Oh, Foreground Publishing is it now? No, Joe. I was just ill, mate. Got COVID. But I'm back in the seat now. Right, so that's it, PVA'd up. Now this either goes incredibly quickly, easily, and, you know, I wonder what the problem was all along, or I'm going to be cursing. Yeah. Right. Oh. I'm going to put that door in there. And this door there. Been no swearing so far. It's actually going remarkably well for a foreground door. Come on. You see, I've cursed it. Get in the hole. Are you in the hole there? No, you're not. You stop being a git. Right. I don't feel like that's properly in yet. And yeah, you git. Oh yeah, that one's, is that door in? Come on. Oh yeah. Come on. And then Get in there, you get. There, and then will that slide in? Go on. No, that's not in properly. No, that's why that's broke. Both ends are broke. Great. This is just one of the doors. I've got another one to do after this. Right, let's get some PVA on this. Are we ready for the swearing? Give it time. I'm going to have to put these little bits back in individually. That's a nightmare. But if I want to make sure the doors actually work, it's the only thing I can do. Holy moly, they're in. Just. COVID for 6 weeks. I mean, I had it for 3 times. No, I had COVID for twice. One collapsed lung emphysema, mate. Do you want me medical details? Calm down, Joe. Just enjoy the stream, dude. 29s and a 30. I am literally sweating. Way! Thank you, buddy. Right, pop these out. That dingle does make me smile. Although I'm going to have to come up with a custom graphic. We were going to do one of the Gopher dance at one point, I think. You've got this, Mel. Let's put on this Simon Garfunkel reunion gig from, or Matrix Reloaded. Go for Matrix Reloaded, mate. Obvious choice. Right. How do we think that goes? That's quite like that, so something like that. Something like that. Matrix, definitely Matrix. I'm putting like a barrier in to sort of like block the doors off. So not only do the doors work, yeah, they've got like a little latches and a log that'll drop down on them to bar them. Sometimes I think you can just go too OTT with detail. I think Mel has forgotten how the hamster dance goes. It's been a while. I'm sure you guys will make me remember at some point. You like me putting it through me. You like me putting me through it. Putting it through me. That's one for you. Yeah, and then 30. Wherever that is. There's another door. I see that one. There's 30. Drop that in there. There we go. Fiddly, but so satisfying. Right, I've only got one more to do, which is that door. At least that's a single one. So a 26, 31, 33, 32. Now I saw those just a moment ago. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Come on. That's it. Right. Find the door now. Should be on one of these. It's not on that one. Don't see it on that one. 60s. It's on one of these. There it is. Sweet as. Right. Another door challenge. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for the new Matrix film. It does look good, in all honesty. I like the style they're going with it. Right, What were those bits before? On there. I'm missing the door handle. There we are. Right. That looks proper. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. That's that. We need to put that on there. Alright, so Les Doors Part 2. My nemesis. Oh, and that is going to be fiddly there as well. Okay. My door. Next we want one of these. If this goes in like a dream. After the last one. It's not gonna let me do it that easy. It's like, no, you got no chance, boss. Yeah. And door done. And relax. Yeah, that's done, that's done, that's done. Yeah. I've just got some of these internal pieces. What goes that? As long as Val Kilmer isn't Jim Morrison. What's that? Doors 2, Revenge of Hinged. Well, I think there's only one more door after this, so I'm a happy chappy. Remember, guys, if you're liking the show, hit that link below. Let's see how high we can get these likes. Now, all I'm doing right now is just putting a couple of battens in. Yeah, and all they are is sort of interior trimming. Just to build up that 3D look. So they're just glued onto the side, which is blissfully simple after those doors. And then that one there. Yeah. Another page done. Now it's putting the fascias on the outsides, which is relatively nice and simple, but there are actually loads of little details. If the doors fall off, is it unhinged? Do you recommend MDF Terrain, Mal? Yeah, I do. It's a good it's a good way of getting some nice looking kits. And the best thing about MDF Terrain is you can customize it. Right, guys. I am going to go for a quick wee because I'm drinking, and it goes straight through you. Yeah, I will see you guys in just a couple of minutes, and then we'll crack on, and we'll do the fascias on the outside and see how far we can get with it, yeah? Right, I'll catch you in a mo, guys. There we all fresh. Right, Mark, I'll catch you tonight. I'll catch you tomorrow night. No, I've given up. Right, that's looking rather nice. So what's next? 34, 35s, 36, 34s. Oh, great. This has got loads of little deeds. Loads. Right, so I'm going to have to follow this one step by step. Right, they're 35s. They're 34s. They are seriously fiddly. I could actually do with a blade with these. Actually, no. Actually, yes. There we go. Oh, and they're falling out over my desk. They're the 34s. Oh, I definitely felt one fall. There it is. So put those there for a second. Look at those. I've got to layer these round the corners. So first corner. Hello, son.
Father.
Reese. What are you up to, lad?
I'm gonna watch TV in the living room and shut the door.
What's Corb doing?
Falling asleep.
Is he knackered?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, lad. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to weather this kit a little. Blend these pieces in. Because these are a lot lighter than the actual back panels. Terrainiac bingo. What's with the panda shirt? A panda for some terrain building, mate. It's Pammy. My terrain building mascot. Slide that to there. And just push them together so they're nice and neat. Okay. One corner. Right, next. Says 35s, but right. So we're going back up this way there with these 35s. So they're going to go there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I can do that. Oh my God, Corb is drunk again. If he has, he's been sneaking it. And then again, he's been out since stupid o'clock this morning, running around trying to sort his bike, so he is probably just knackered, the poor lad. Pammy the pandemic panda. Right, so one here. Yeah, these are definitely going to need weathering in, but I can do that. Ooh, do they want recessing then? I bet they do. I bet they do. Sometimes I wonder what people think when I wear my Pammy t-shirt around the city centre. I get strange looks when I go to the shop. I mean, I've got a sort of little superstore just across the road from me. Or at the end of the street, should I say. And so, over time, they've seen me in various Terrainiac t-shirts and tops and stuff like that. And you get the puzzled look sometimes when you walk in. Terrainiacs, it's an exclusive club. Right, let's get this bit done. Go to a dash shot. There we go. Damn right it's exclusive. Maybe it's not the t-shirt hoodies. Yeah, you could say that. Right, so I've got those on. You can see there's quite a bit of a colour difference between these strips and the main wall, which means all I've got to do is just put a few washes on them, blend them in. It looks like they're heavy. The laser cut got heavy on that side, which is why I wiped it down. But like I say, it's an easy touch up. Right, so done those. Next corner is 36 and 36 and 36, which are those. I'm actually quite surprised this is going remarkably better than I thought. Anything from the studio or just the house? Once this is done, I'm in the studio Monday. We're basing up and the vlogs will come from then. But this is a nice easy break into it all. Onto that. There's a gap for it, so come on, in you go. And down you go. Or you're not going down. You should go down. Hey Dave, how you doing, bud? I am well, mate, thank you. Oh, don't break it. There we are. Sometimes the fit is too tight. Oh, let's get this in there. Come on, in you go. Ooh, careful. Come on. More wiggling. What's up?
Have you a charger?
Not that I'm not using, mate.
Okay.
You have to check Corbyn's room.
Right.
Wake Sleeping Beauty. Has he been drinking?
No.
No.
Alright then.
Alright then. Come on, Daniel. Why are you not sliding in? Because you're slightly off at the bottom. I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to force it or anything like that. It will go in. Or get a blade to it. There we are. It went in. Very tight fit on that though. Right, next one. No, I've not done a hamster dance. Can't wait to see you start from the studio again, mate. Well, like I say, in on Monday. And what I'll do is I'll post photos on my Facebook page and the Terrainiacs group. Links down below, guys. So you can see what I'm up to. I mean, all I'm going to be doing is going in and putting these in a sort of jungle style-y. But it'd be good to get the big Burma going. Have I put the glue on the wrong side of that one? Possibly. Won't be the first time. That went in rather easily. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Come on. Swag moves. No. We used to go for dances for hitting a goal. We haven't even got a goal to hit. Right. Come on. Come on. And you go. There you go. That moment when it's suddenly suspiciously easy. Yeah. You just have to double check it. That went too easy. Right, so done that one. So we started off with there, done those, which means we're over to the 34s. So we want a 34 there and a 34 there. First, you got to show them you can stop it, Diggy. You know the rules. We'll talk about that tomorrow night, sir. I'll put a gopher dance on. You can actually have a target. Then I've at least got a reprieve. And that one. Rules. It's the gopher dance, not the hamster dance. Tam's correcting you. It is a long-standing tradition. That was suspiciously easy. And I'm concerned. Right, did that one, and then gotta do this one. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Hamster dance, was it? Was there an actual hamster dance? I mean, the gopher dance, that's from Caddyshack. You know, we know the origins of the gopher dance. It's lulling you into a false sense of security, Mal. I hate it when it does that. So that's done. Next one, 37. 38A. 35. I do not like the look of that. This is what it's been luring me into. So, what's the next one? 37s. They're tiny. Afternoon, Perth. AFCJ. Thanks, Mart. Okay. So now I've got like fascia strips that I've got to put sort of top and bottom all the way around this. I don't properly fit, which is annoying. Right, 37. They were 37, weren't they? Yeah, they're 37. Why is it overlapping? Let's trim it down. Does he know what he's doing? He's hoping. That's a much better fit. And it's only a little detail, so if I've screwed something, we'll fix it. Are these specifically for World War II, 20th century, or do you, Mel, reckon they'd work for feudal Japan? I reckon with a little bit of touching up, they'd work for feudal Japan. So if you're thinking Test of Honor or something like that, then yeah. Oh, good. There we go. So that one's done. Right, next one is 38A and a 35. Okay. We have 135 left. We've got to find 38A, which are going to be tiny. Okay. Right, which one of those do you reckon is 38A? Just little small ones or the big one? They're quite small. I don't know. 38, 38. I think it's those two. I mean, here. Yeah. This is what I'm deciding between. Let it focus. Yeah. Up here. Yeah, you've got 38, 38, and there's an A there. So, let it focus. Come on. And so, I'm hazarding a guess. It's not these long ones. It's these two small ones. I might be wrong. But I don't think I am on this one. Because the other one bits I don't see fitting. Ah, in fact, they are exactly the right ones because I've got a gap there for the long strip that follows after them. So that is definitely the right place for them. Oh, what scale is the kit? 28mm. Took me a moment then to engage the brain. Then the likes are looking good, guys. Thank you. And then next one. That's what I'm dealing with. There's always the question, you could, but should you? I mean, that is the one thing about these kits. They are so fiddly, they're a project in their own right. Do you still have to wipe down these MDF boards before assembly, Mel? I do, generally, just because I prefer it. I mean, you don't have to. Unlucky uncle. I need to drop this into there. I'm going to slide down into that recess, which it has relatively easily, which is always a concern. Next one is 38, 38, and 39, 39. Okay, so we're looking at those. 39s. Right. So is it a farmhouse? It's a saloon bar and trading post. That one's gone there rather well. Hey, Scott? There we go. The 39s. Come on. Give me glue. Spread it about a bit. I've got to say, it's been good getting back on the channel. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I know I've cursed a bit, but what terrain making doesn't involve a good bit of cursing occasionally. Let's trim a little bit off that. Babylon 5, yeah, I've heard about the new Babylon 5. I hope they don't mess it up. Because Bab 5 is iconic. 40, 40, 40 and 41. Okay. So 2, 4. That's all of those. Yeesh. CG is really dated though. It is. It is. I mean, I think if they just updated the CG, you know, and just gave it a digital remake, I think that would make a massive difference. New Band of Brothers. Does there need to be a new Band of Brothers? Band of Brothers isn't that old, is it? Again, it could be. Trim. Next one. I had to turn down some work on it. Really? Then again, it's Band of Brothers, isn't it? It's about 20 years old. No, don't tell me that. "2001, 20 years old. No! The 90s. What happened to him? What happened to my youth?" Trim a little off this one. Where's the time gone? I know, mate. I know. Brush. Retelling the story of Egypt would be a mistake, but there must be hundreds of others. Yeah! And it's so iconic. Do you know what I mean? I mean, also, in Band of Brothers, they have the actual guys doing the you know what I mean? The interviews, the actual soldiers at the end. I wonder how they're going to, will they reuse those, or... Because I imagine not that any of those guys are around anymore. I mean, they were old when it was made, and if it's 20 years ago, I can't imagine there's much of Easy Company left. Right, next one is 41s, which are those. Two. No, I couldn't get into the Pacific version either. I watched about 4 episodes of it and it just didn't hook me at all. Dick Winters passed a few years ago. What a guy. I heard a ministry's in the same vein as, but about the UF-8 for Air Force. Chindits never get remembered, do they? Drink. Right, on to this side. Okay, what's next? So we've done 40, 40, 40. So now we're going back round to this corner for some bizarre reason. I've got to do this corner. Just one corner, and I've no idea why we couldn't have done this when we were doing all the other corners. But that would make sense. Right, that's that corner done. They want door shutters and stuff like that. Well, let's hold on there. a series called Catch-22 a few years back about an American bomber squadron bombardier. That was quite good. Ooh. There's loads of TV I need to catch up on, to be truthful. Right. So 42, 42, 43, 34. Hey, I've done all the corners. So I need 42s. Let's just circle that so I know I've got to come back to those. Forty-two, 42, 42, 42, 43. So that's my 43. And where are my 42s? 42s. There we go. Tiny fiddly little bits. The film was not good, the TV show was better, but still lacked something of the charm of the book. Enjoy the book. I haven't read it. So let me get back to my question from a while ago. Let's say my priority was more towards story buildings. Is there an MDF company that goes the same way? To be truthful, most MDF kits are pretty solid. I mean, I've never come across an MDF kit where I've thought it hasn't been sturdy. So I think you're worrying about something that isn't a worry, mate. To be perfectly honest. I go around. Yeah. Here we go again. Yeah, we do use MDF as a base material. I mean, I've not heard of any kits that have been a problem MDF wise, sturdy wise. I mean, as long as you put them together properly and you use a decent glue like PVA. And PVA is good for MDF because it soaks in and so it bonds better. I suppose some of the exposed rafters on some of the room buildings set off alarm. Yeah, you can get stuff like that, but generally it's not in the way of gameplay, you know? And you can get models with the occasional fiddly bit, but as long as you're aware of them and it could be an issue, then it's not an issue. Yeah, as Kat says, you know, you can reinforce it. Reinforce the joins, hot glue, super glue if you want to go in afterwards. But as long as the kit's like at least 3mm MDF, you're going to be fine. So don't worry, mate. Super glue has its place, but it creates a brittle joint. It depends on what you're using it for. It can be good for spotting with MDF kits. So a quick blob of a gel super glue, you know, in a corner as you're putting stuff down, can hold pieces in place whilst the PVA sets, so to speak. I often use hot glue in the same way, and then come back and just peel the hot glue off. So use a low temperature hot glue. super glue works fine, Cat. It doesn't take much to brace a building. And sometimes hot glue, it's just too bulky. You know, if you've got to play on the inside in those sort of details, it can leave unsightly bulges where, you know, super glue and PVA benefit that they don't. And I tend to use hot glue in places where I know it ain't going to be seen. Because of all the glues, it's the messiest. Right, so that one's done. Next one. 44s, 43s again. 44s and 43s. Okay. One of the good things about doing these fiddly bits is the more I do them, the less I've got on this sheet. So that's for either side of the door. And then 44s, weren't they? Yeah. To these. And that's all of those sort of little bits done, which I'm glad of because they're some of the thinnest. Except for those, which are the last. Oh joy. Yeah, Cat. Totally agree. Oh. Found hot glue takes a little practice. It sure does dry quick. You can do things, you can mess around with it. You can get variable temperature hot glue guns. You can get variable temperature hot glues. Hot glue is actually quite versatile, and once you get up to speed with it, you can do some quite good stuff with it. You know, I mean, DMG, he lives by this stuff. I mean, he makes terrain pieces out of hot glue almost. I always reckoned he had shares in a hot glue factory. Right, and this is going on. Might change the angle again. Because quite often you're just slightly a bit too much off at the side. I'll have to have a play with it, but that's a little bit better. See a bit better what I'm getting messy at. It's all about working the angles. We'll figure it. Door frame. Other side. Better camera angle for you? Like I said, we're still working this out. I do like live streaming when I'm building. If I'm honest, I'm at home and I've either got Willow or I haven't. You know, the boy sort of comes at weekends. Willow sort of comes in the week. They got sick of each other sort of through the pandemic, and now they like the quiet time. But I do like the idea of jumping on, doing more painting, that sort of stuff on the stream. Especially when Willow isn't here, because I am here on my own. I'm lonely. So hanging out with you guys is good. Getting hot glue on your skin is not fun. It really hurts. You should try getting it hot on super glue, mate. Don't. It's bad. Right. This is looking like perfect timing. As I'm winding this up, we're coming up on 3 hours. That's been a hell of a show. 46, 47. Where's that going? Going over the door. The next stage is just putting together all the outsides, but we can save that for tomorrow because they're not going to take too long to put together these projects. So 46 and 47, where's that? There. Why are there two different thicknesses? They're both supposed to go there at the top. Bit strange, how about okay? I've got a burn scar from super glue and accelerator. Yeah, I lost 2 fingers because of hot glue. I lost the lower half of my right leg. PVA accident. All right then. Since it's been 3 hours of me messing around with PVA in this kit and sweating and all that sort of stuff, let's end it on a giggle. Fake terrain injuries. Come on. How did you die? I was killed, yeah, in a what shall I say? I was killed in a flocking snow accident. And I didn't even swear. Come on, how did you die by terrain? Let's have a giggle as we end it. Died in a cardboard avalanche. My pile of half-finished projects fell on me and killed me dead. Crushed under the sheer weight of my styrofoam. I was slowly drowned in a vat of clear resin. I don't even want to say. It was fucking gruesome, but Mel beat me to it. Hobby scalped in my back. Killed by plastic shrapnel through the eye into the brain. That's actually a risk. When you're sprue cutting, that's an actual risk. Death by 1,000 X-Acto cuts. Yeah? Inhale flock instead of exhale. Yeah, that's risky. Airbrush compressor detonation. Going out with a bang, dude. Right. I'm liking those. I think we're gonna carry that one on tomorrow, I think. Right, before I call it, let me show you what I've done. Wi-Fi crew. Jeremy. I put the door on a foreground incorrectly and it made my brain fall off. Yeah, that's happened to me. Splintered by MDF kits. I got electrocuted by my static graph. That hurts. Friends killed me because I got my train done and they didn't. Yes. Right. So, all the fascias on. Yeah, the doors are in. So, tomorrow we build up the balconies and we build up the second floors. Technically, this is also supposed to sit on stilts, which is going to be fun. I once tipped up and went headfirst into a gaming table. I had the imprint of a bunker embossed on my head for days. True story. Did you have the Aquila? Right, I will be back tomorrow night. Yeah, I want to thank you. I'm going to do one quick... Oh, thank you, Jeremy. Cheers, buddy. Are you ever going to say if you're coming stateside for Horicon, I want to critique the table I'm building? If I can do it, I'll do it. Right, I see a P. So someone has sent me a P. So someone's getting a shout out as well as Jeremy. Which, why hasn't that come up on my mini feed? Because it should. And Simon C, thank you, buddy. There we are. Jeremy's come up. Nice. Yeah, all good. Right, guys, if you've liked it, the like button is there. If you've really liked it and want to put a smile on my face, there's links down below. You'll put a smile on my face while I go for a quick wee. In the meantime, I want 10 taps off you. You know the drill. If you've had a good show, 10 taps. 4 for the hell, 1 for space, 4 for the yeah, and 1 to put a smile on my face. Crack on, Terrainiacs. I'll see you tomorrow.